So now SIKOD JUDSON this, it would talk this video now from the 27th of March 2019. That way they be just launch the so-called National AK campaign. They could talk, I guess some other video where I go can play them for sure now the evidence say Jesus would be now a witness against Cho Lucas Yaba, whether he like him or not. So when I listen to this video, my contributor make a queue up, I play them when I listen.
Today, we will be talking on variety of issues, but our main topic of today is the armament program. The armament program, the National AK, which is a national emergency. It is the national emergency. Come to think about it. When you see any boy on the ground, when you see any amber fighter, you don't see AKs by then. You don't see a Kalash or an G3. You see what? You see the normal country stick, as we will call. You see the normal chavum. So please, we need to arm them. Better sophisticated weapons. You can never go to the farm without farm tools and you expect to go and clear the farm. You don't go to the farm without a hoe and you think you're going to till the farm. You don't go to the farm without a plow and you think that you're going to plant or you are going to have a harvest. It can't happen. You must prepare for the harvest. So if you want independence, then there is something you have to do. And the time to do it is now. The time is to arm. Let's tell that Murun, let's tell that old man in Yaoundé, let's tell that old man in Etudi that he says he is going to arm and he is going to disarm our boys. They should come and hand over the sticks. They should come and hand over. But we are saying that even those, they make them to pretend as if they are handing back the sticks, we will be giving to the real guys the real sticks. What am I afraid of? We will give them the AKs. We will give them the RPGs. Gone are those days that our boys will go and depend on Odeshi. Gone are those days our boys will depend on country cartridges or country guns. Gone are those days. We will give them the big sticks. We will give them the big sticks. We will arm them and we will fight till the last man standing. And God willing, we will get to Boya. Tell them. Let them think about their legacy. Let them think, those Ambazonians that do not want to commit, let them think what becomes of them after independence. Those who are on the fence, let them think, because we are going to somewhere. We are going to somewhere. Mr. Mukum Tonatus, I see you making a special announcement there about the fundraiser in Maryland. Please send the date, and we will announce it here. Just to tell you that, dear Ambazonians, we will be having a special fundraising and a conference in Berlin. The Mugamo people all over the world will be having a special conference in Berlin. The second part of it, I say, we not give them the enough material where they get them. See where it happened. This boy, they catch some one man, Okada president for Bengui, and his secretary general. They molest them, so they bring the 1.8 million. It showed them even place the way they don't accidentally kill people, they bury them. Yes, now why don't we decide for act? But now, what it happened? Those boys then within that process announce and say, if diaspora no one to give we money, the money where we need them there for ground zero. Now for one where we're going to take this money. My brothers, my sister, we there for diaspora here, we know the sacrifice money for give these boys them. Now we the cause them to go into this ransom taking. Now we the cause them go into catching people, arresting people for ask money. Now we the make them go stand for road for make controls, stand where they not be ready. And army they can't kill them because they dey for road, they make controls, they beg €1, the 500 too. If we need for make something good for this revolution, we need to come together inside our place where we come out and we see how. Some few weeks behind or months, the situation in Bengui had been really terrible. The boys had been so disunited. They had been fighting amongst themselves. Worse still, abductions, ransom taking, and molestation of the citizens was on the rise. All the inhabitants of that place were crying, and many of them running out of the village to safety somewhere else. They were about running from, we had a situation where most of them were running from our boys instead of running from the military. My brothers, no be the time this will even go to criticize all these things them say national AK campaign and wait say na Mark Barata na ADC na their thing. No. Any man where he criticize any initiative where he empower Ground Zero na an enemy of the revolution. If you be AGC surrogate and you criticize national AK program, you be an enemy of the revolution. I never see no one man where he go stand the work and write the talk against Pache, even though we don't know who be Pache. No man that they talk about because it be men that for go for Ground Zero. Give them, they stick them. If fine, may they arm. But the people where they want also launch the one for national AK program, may they continue the run out and send it to Ground Zero. Where we go get problem now when it not go for Ground Zero? We don't get programs where they talk. I know the talks how to criticize somebody. We will get my trip to Boya. Nobody no way to be my trip to Boya. They send a plane. You pay for each of your category, whether you want first class or second class or third class.
So my country people them, when I don't hear this video now from March 2019, when they be launch the national AK campaign, the same campaign way it don't take Eric Tato, it go prison. Okay. So now make I just run through and give una a summary of what way SIKOD JUDSON it come up for talk for that live broadcast where it get time for March 2019. It talk about patch campaign. Now the campaign that way Ibacho Lucas, ADF, GovC, with Ngong Emmanuel, Capo Daniel, as Lucas them, they be run a patch campaign for raise money, for buy guns, and it talk say for buy big sticks. So all these kinds of small things. So for example, they get person way they translate to the Norwegians and to the Finnish authorities and investigators them. I they translate for them because I be Momo Pekin and they understand all what country talk. Okay, and all these kinds of small words the way Amber they use them, where these Europeans they don't fit understand them. I don't tell them. I don't send them a whole Bible of Amber. When they talk say sticks, sugar cane, kumkum, gari, all of those things, I don't explain them all for them. So when they listen to these kind of people, they talk, whether in a 2019 video or whatever, they go get them in the right context and they go explain them in a court of law. All of these things that they talk them. Yes, yourself come up for talk about the Pache a campaign for raise money for buy guns, keep picking them. Yes, yourself talk about my trip to Boya. So it don't implicate Sako Ekome, your own gang, as well as Ibacho Lucas. It talk about the ransom taking. It give a situation for Momo from Bengui. It said they molest people, them kidnapping people for ransoms, and then the people they now they even run away from the Amber terrorists. They need to run away now from Cameroon military. Now this is a talk. It talk about the infighting amongst the Amber terrorists from Bengui for 2019. It talk about ransom takings. Talk about one particular instance where they be kidnapped the person. They collect 1.8 million. It talks say they want to give those people them big sticks. It's a weapons. It said no, we don't even call them sticks anymore. We'll call them which will be AKs. Okay, so it paints the picture. It be clear, crystal. Okay, it be crystal clear. So even the Europeans, the investigators, and for Finland and for Norway, they get the picture where they don't paint them. Fantastic. In fact, we'll call it now the Da Vinci SIKOD JUDSON because it paint on a Michelangelo or whoever. Okay. So now the video that way it record them. It get hundreds of clips them like this where I get them where we don't download and keep them with the evidence to show when it was recorded, which Facebook account record them, all of these things them. I don't compile their files since nominal today. So this one them are just evidence where yourself it go present them against your Lucas Yaba, and then of course yourself it go in for it. Now the next video I go plan for now. This one on the 13th of March 2024, just a year and a half ago, this video. Now also evidence against Joe Lucas Ayaba. They testify. They will just play this video for court, for instance, and then they don't talk anything. They will explain which way it happened. Say now another Amazonian activist. It described for 2024 March, okay, before Ayaba Joe Lucas will be arrested. It described the terror where ADF, how did it torment the population for Batibo, okay? So now Amber versus Amber, and then they will leave them. Now it would be incumbent upon Ayaba Joe Lucas, the lawyers them, for bring SIKOD JUDSON, for can answer, for try for wash Ayaba Joe side, for try for lie or whatever. So the Norwegian and the Finland authorities, they don't even need for put SIKOD JUDSON on the stand. Ayaba Joe would need for put on the stand for try for defend himself. Okay, when I listen to the damning condemnation way Ego Giam for Ayaba Joe Lucas himself, Amber versus Amber. When I listen.
Yes, they always talk and say you don't feel see run more for outside for afternoon, except say ants or Saja and them don't enter for inside that rat hole, their hole or their hiding place. For afternoon, they not come out. But I don't come out today, me SIKOD. Today, the 13th of March 2024, because the people the people of Mogamo, they cry and they under a lockdown for 1 month. The lockdown will be called by the ADF. They come after them don't first day lockdown for 3 days prior to the 11th of February. Then they been locked down when they bring F and the cops again, can keep them for 5 days inside February. And then on March this, they come again, can put up, say, from 4th of March, go reach for 4th of April, they go dead down. They could be locked down. And even the people be feel say maybe Saturday or Sunday, they feel come out, they work out, or they do thing them, catch up, but they still catch them, beat them. So the people become frustrated for where they don't call my number for many days now. And obviously continue the pretense and not see the cry for the people. This one is a desperate step. And so they send me to tell the people of Amazonia, say, if we are not called that strike, if we are not called that lockdown, within 48 hours, the people from Mogamo go decide what to do for particularly AGF and the forces of liberation, as we call them, for inside Mogamo. They said they go reconsider their stand where it concern the people where they live inside the confines of Mogamo. Say that they fight for revolution. As we talk now, some part they call it as Sanji Emmanuel Tebi from Guzan, an old man of over 80 years, is there under detention where AJ don't capture them. In the name of say he talk with the certain Rene where the talk will be. So that Rene there for you like Pekin. When I Pekin for your friend, that pa your friend. Just imagine say my own friend is Pekin when I can catch Papa because say the friend be close to me. They under detention. They come over cash fund for Ewo. He spent 12 million before he come out. And so all these things them, the Batibo man, the Mogamo man talk say, since they start fight, keep beginning for Guzan, more than 13, they no rise up against the revolution or against the forces or AGF. Since we fight them will happen for disarm other camps them and they fight shoot other people there inside BC, they no rise against the revolution. They burn people inside house, they shoot pastor for Guzan, they no rise against revolution. They can catch a lot of people and go lock up, carry money, take ransom them. Keep fund picking for Kugwe and do a lot of other atrocities. They never ever rise and talk anything against the revolution. Wait till be their own crime. We will not go decide for lock them again for down for more than 1 month. Now so they said now so as they talk, when I don't put the phone for Bessie, your picture and cross on top your head, and they talk say make a report to Wuna. When I don't talk say phone for Guzan, make a report himself for Wuna. When I don't say phone for Batibo Center, now an enemy, make a report himself for Wuna. What an abuse against the people of Mogamo. What are the one they will not catch out and beat them and take ransom them? They say enough is enough. It don't reach a position where them two go take a very drastic step. Because they never ever stand against una, but una remain against them.
So my country people them, when I don't hear SIKOD Judson, it talk for that video. It talk a litany of atrocities them and crimes them where ADF, it called them by their name ADF, they commit them against the people them from Momo. It talk about the fund of basic way ADF, the target time, the fund of Guzang, fund of Batibo Center. Say it did so they even put cross for the funds they face, post them for Facebook, they threaten them, they talk to me, they can't report themselves, talk about how they shoot pastor, they kill funny Pekin for Guzang, they talk about the Guzang massacre, 13 Pekin away, Amber versus Amber, ATF, they kill them. It talk about the 1 month lockdown, how did they capture people them, torment people them, talk about Power Sanji and all of those things them, a litany of things them, just for that 13th of March 2024, where it talk against the ADF. Now, why this one be important? I want to make you understand what the Ayabacho Lucas be charged with. The crime where the Norwegian authorities they charge Ayabacho Lucas with. Now wait. Now Ayabacho Lucas picture that on the screen. So I did display information on the screen as well for now. So not just listen, if you get the opportunity for watch the screen as well, you will get a lot more details then for this live broadcast. It be very pregnant. So Ayabacho Lucas be charged with incitement to crimes against humanity. Crimes against humanity. Now, crimes the way they be committed against a civilian population, and that crime it be widespread and systematic in nature. Where it means no mean not just an attack on an individual, no mean not just an attack on a particular thing or particular person or whatever, but the crime get to be systematic and it get to be widespread across a vast population, a diverse group of people them, and they get to be systematic. Now, this is just one of the ways in which the Norwegian authorities them, they go prove say, Ayabacho Lucas, ye crimes the way he commit them, it be widespread and it be systematic. Okay? So the random attacks on a group of people at random. So you don't even target a specific group, just all Anglophone civilians them inside Momo. Whether you be teacher, you be lawyer, you be woman, Pekin, government official or not, all man it be affected by a lockdown. That is a systematic attack. It be widespread, okay? And then it be systematic because no not just one. So it starts from 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, okay? All 11 February's, 20th May, the ghost towns, the lockdowns, systematic attacks. So now these things the way the Norwegian authorities, they go prove them for court. Say the attacks be widespread and it be systematic. And now one of the reasons this way, this kind of presentations, them, this kind of pronouncements, the way they be documented, it could be evidence in court. And then you get the victims, them, all these people, the way they call their names, them, victims, them, like myself, me, I've been one of the victims, the way I feel take the stand, I explain what will happen for me as an individual, and then they go explain them and then link them, say, I just been at the tip of the iceberg. They go bring other people, them. Like, for example, Senator Regina Mundi, where we be kidnapped. ADF, they record video with you inside bush. Okay? They record video with you, and then they carry, and then take it, go for bush, and all of those things then. And then we'll get a situation like this picture right there on the screen. Okay? So it might take them because you get bloody picture for day. Where na General Las Bondat and the mayor of Bamenda too, where Amber terrorists, they kill them. Ayabacho, ADF. We get all of these things, them. The burning of people, they are taxing them. Those are systematic attacks them against a civilian population and it be widespread. So it would be very easy for the Norwegian authorities and for make this link and for finding guilty. So if I look on the screen, I show now another one way now evidence that you get people them like child soldiers them attacks they be systematic against a wide systematic attacks against civilian population will be widespread in nature. You get, for example, Mr. Paul taxi man will be the run travel agency they kill him. Man will be the try for help people they make lost documents them for Old Town when Muslim call not Abdul Karim Ali cousin they kill him. You get all these people like mayor for Bamenda too, deputy mayor. You get people like that barrister for Bamenda where they kidnap him. You get Kamwata executive where they kidnap him. You get all these people, the victims, where their pictures are there on the screen. These are all the victims, and where one or two of them, if he even can present himself as a witness, and we will make the point. Earlier, I be talk about Pache campaign. So now the flyer this way, ADF themselves, they will release them for 2019. Okay, Pache campaign, say Operation 10,000 AKs. They don't even raise even 1% of that amount. They don't even make 100. They don't even get enough money for raise for buy 100 AKs. Say they want for convert country sticks to AKs. So all that was keyword sticks. I explained them to the investigators, and now they know what a stick mean. You know, all the kind of small kind of things. Then contact Pache +27. That code na South African code. Pache himself, he don't die. Plenty of the names when I go to hear for presentations, they went Amber they talk. When we play video, we come up for Amber for 2018, 2019, they're going to call some names them way. If we not come today for 2025, we don't kill them. We don't wipe them. Now, why that way peace and normalcy it return in the Anglophone zone. Pache himself, he died for Ghana. Okay, so now just the situation that my contribute them.